Welcome back to our channel. In case you missed our previous vlogs, we are currently making a road trip through sunny California. And in this episode, we'll visit together the Joshua Tree National Park. If you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so we can bring you more of California travel tips, recommendations, and other inspiration.
So let's talk about the Joshua Tree National Park. It lays just about 2 hours east from LA, which makes it a perfect day trip from Los Angeles or surrounding. Of course, you can easily spend more than just 24 hours over here, but today we show you what to see over here in just one day. Welcome to Joshua Tree National Park. Let's start away with entering the park. There are 3 entrances how you can get to Joshua Tree National Park. If you're making this as a day trip from LA, probably the most convenient loop is to enter through South Entrance Station and then drive north to either West or North Gate. Just a few miles from the South Entrance you find Cottonwood Visitor Center, where you can purchase your pass, get all the info you need, take a map of the park, and even buy some souvenirs. The park is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You're welcome to drive in and out at any time.
So far, driving the road is so cool. We are literally the road goes in the middle of nothing. It's just, just a road and the desert, and it's super cool. And yeah, there's one thing I would love to mention, that there's no cell service throughout the whole Joshua Tree National Park. So it's quite good that they provide you with a map, which is very easy to orientate. And yeah, it may seem that there's just one road going through the park, but yeah, there are quite a few more, and it's very well marked, like all the trails and all the roads, and also all the stops along the road which you can take.
As you drive through the Joshua Tree National Park, there are hundreds of pit stops along the main road, where you can learn about the history of this park, about the animals living here, or just stretch your legs and enjoy breathtaking landscapes. Another cool spot where I think it's really worth getting off your car is this Cactus Garden, where you can do a small loop. It's probably like quarter mile, and the area is just full of these beautiful small cactuses which are like your height, and you can just carefully walk around them. Just be sure to be cautious about the rattlesnakes, so watch every single step, and as well as you walk quite closely, also about touching the cactuses itself, because the spines can get into your skin and it's really irritating and it can be hard to remove. I already see a few people who accidentally touched or bumped the cactus, and it didn't really look nice. So do not touch them and just be cautious.
I think it's time to talk about the Joshua tree a bit, because despite its name, the Joshua is actually not a tree, rather a type of yucca plant. As a member of the agave family, it grows about 3 inches per year. The tallest Joshua tree is over 40 feet and about 200 years old.
In general, Joshua trees are well adapted to the hard desert environment. They have extensive root system to capture rainfall, and their leaves are adapted to minimize water loss. Joshua trees also provide critical habitat and food sources for various desert wildlife as a shelter and nourishment.
There are multiple types of rock formations around here in Joshua Tree National Park, and yeah, they are named because of how they look, like for example the Skull Rock or the Arch Rock, or also the Cap Rock, which is just behind me. And there is this cool feature around here, just next to the Cap Rock, that twice a day, every day, there is a walk with a ranger available. And we've just attended one, and it was super cool to get know a little bit about the history of this place, and also a little bit more about the Joshua trees. Surprisingly, it's a free walk which you can join without registration or anything else. You just come and are here. So I definitely recommend if you are around this area and it fits your schedule, because we could learn so many things about the Joshua trees, and I think it's really cool.
There are many trails and camping sites in Joshua Tree National Park, and from what we saw, our favorite one is probably the Quail Springs. However, I must encourage you to be prepared when visiting Joshua Tree National Park. The desert environment can be harsh and unforgiving sometimes. It's crucial for your safety to remember few things when planning your trip. There are no gas stations, restaurants, grocery stores, or hotels inside the Joshua Tree. We just arrived to the place which is called Keys View, and it's the highest point where you can drive yourself up here in Joshua Tree National Park, and it offers beautiful view over the Coachella Valley and even the Palm Springs. There is only one downside, and that's, as you can see in behind me, is the haze which is created by the air pollution, and therefore we're not able to see that far, but still it's amazing to see the place where we are driving around today from above.
I read all over and heard few people encouraging others to come here to the Keys viewpoint during the sunset, which I can imagine can be magical, but we arrived about, I don't know, maybe 4 p.m, so it's far from the sunset, and still the view is just amazing. So if it doesn't fit your schedule to come here during the sunset, I really recommend coming just anytime you want to, because you just get a feeling of the Joshua Tree National Park from above, and it's truly magical.
This is our second park visiting in California after Anza Borrego State Park, where we witnessed the superbloom and solar eclipse, and I cannot wait to discover more of them in the upcoming weeks. Feel free to check out our California travel vlogs to get some tips and inspiration for planning your next adventure, or just enjoy the beauty of exploring with us in this playlist, which you can see right now on the screen. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting us. We appreciate all your love. Let us know in the comment section down below which national park should we visit next. See you next week.